What is up, guys? It's Wilbur's 95 and I'm coming back at you with a nice and shiny, another Monarch deck profile. Doing a better job this time. Last one was actually kind of a quick, not a quick profile, but was kind of done a little bit sloppy. I had just woken up, and you should never do a video on the YouTube channel when you just make a video and you just woke up. So I want to come at you with my new and revised Monarch deck profile. This is also the adjusted format list. A couple changes I made to it, so let's get into it. So we played the 3 White God, I call her, 3 Aether, really good. Allows you for the OTK plays being able to summon out like Karaz, and extremely good, and also being able to summon out this bad boy, 3 Erebus. I really do like Erebus. Erebus is extremely good, being able to, once you summon him, send the 2 different Monarch spell and trap cards, and then you can shuffle, or you select a card on the field, in the hand, or in the graveyard, and you get to shuffle it back into their deck. So extremely good. This is the change we made. So we dropped out, we used to play 2 Majesty's Fiend and then 1 Vanity. So we dropped the Vanities completely from the deck. It's no longer needed really with Pepe getting hindered and you have other outs to it. You just really want to help with the Cosmo matchup. It can be extremely hard because it can just bring out a lot of big cards and actually just beat over you sometimes. I play only 1 Karaz. I'm still, some people are playing 2. I just feel like this card, I really want to save it for when I want to go for an OTK, and it's always recyclable due to the Erebus that you play. So I do only play 1 Karaz. You can't play 2. It doesn't matter. Or you can play, I also don't play the Mega Thessalos. I just feel, honestly, I just want to have a lot of consistent cards, and I don't want to brick with some cards that I can't tribute. So I do like the 1 Karaz. I switched this down. I played 2 Adas. This is something that a lot of people are doing now. They're realizing that this isn't the really good card that actually makes the deck function. This relies on bringing out obviously the black motherfucker. So we do play only 2 Ada just because it is still good, and it is searchable by Rotor, so we don't need 2 of those to clog up the deck. And we switched out the 1 Ada for the Mithra, the Thunder Vassal. Since a lot of people now are bumping up Stormforth, this is extremely good to combat against the mirror match, and it gives them something to tribute, so you can kind of bait them out. And it's also extremely good as it works with, if you don't being able to tribute on their turn, because you get technically 2 cards. So it works extremely well with combos with Stormforth. So I extremely like this card. And then we play 3 Eidos. Better than Ada. This is the one that actually makes it work. It gives you an extra normal summon, so it actually does something. It actually can do something by itself as like Ada, sorry. You actually rely on this one to actually make it good. And then we play 3 Failure. It's extremely good. It's very consistent at 3. You open up with it, you see it a lot, and you're able to just Veiler stuff like Crobat Jokers, different things, Searchers, of like that kind of stuff. Now we're gonna get to the card. All explanatory. 3 Pantheism, draw power, 3 Tenacity, Searches. 3 Domain makes the deck good. You could drop this to 2. I might try dropping this to 2, but it is nice to just send it off of a name later in the game. And then what I changed was I was only playing 2 of these. Jump up is up to 3. It's extremely good. Being able to also, tribute off other people's cards. People are talking about this can get hit on the ban list. I could just see this card maybe getting hit to 2. Honestly, I really don't see this card getting hit to 1. I really would like to actually see them, honestly, in the next Astral Pack, reprint this card as like a Super or something, an Ultra, actually give us a rarity for Monarch, the Stormforth. It's been out for a while, and it's only been a common, so I would actually like to see this in the next Astral Pack, maybe as a Super. It would look really nice. 2 returns, obviously, the typical 3 is too much, 1 is not enough, so 2 is just perfect. Being able to help, search out and bring out some of the Monarchs to your hands in the beginning of the early game is actually extremely good. And then we play 1 March. A lot of people, if you are cutting this card, you're doing something wrong, honestly. This card, plus Majesty's Fiend, plus a Domain, basically means GG to Cosmos, because it's extremely hard for them to do, or they have to overextend to try and get it off the field, so it's just extremely good. 1 Rhoda searches out the Adas. I'm playing a Twin Twister, just trying it out. Honestly, I might try out a MST instead of this, just because, honestly, there's some times where you have a hand where you actually need all the cards in your hand. You can't afford to discard a card, but Twin Twister is not bad late game. Popping Pendulum Scales and everything. I might test it out with an MST instead. And I play 1 Upside Down. Instead of playing the Mega Monarch, I might, play a 39 card deck. You already thin your deck out enough so you can actually top out. So personally, I do like the 1 Upstart. It's actually just weird, and sometimes I draw it actually a lot, and I do like drawing off of it, so it's not bad. Oops. Alright, so for traps, we play a Bottomless, extremely good. We play 1 Escalation, which I thought is extremely good as well. It's something I really do like. And then 2 Prime, this card is extremely good. I love this at 2. I just think it's the perfect amount, just like the return, but this card's just extremely good at 2, just because 3 can be a little bit cloggy, and sometimes you can actually recycle both of these a lot, because what you can do is you usually send this, now you actually have something to send off Prime. This card is, you want, like Pantheism, you want in the graveyard, but none of the other ones you really want in the graveyard, except for this one is actually really good. So what you can do is, set this, and then you can send off an Erebus the other way, or an Aether the other Prime, and then you flip up this, drawing a card, and shuffling one of the other primes back in the deck. So you're always keeping one in your hand. You're always having one in the deck, which is actually not bad. I really do like prime. Of course, you don't play an extra deck because it's the new version of the Monarchs, but we are going to be playing a miniature side deck. You know, you can add any cards you want. These are just some ideas that you could play. I don't always, you know, I really don't like to give out side decks because also I don't have my maxis and everything coming in yet. So I just like to give you ideas of cards you can play. So I do like an MST just because sometimes the Twin Twister can be a little bit over too much and you don't want to discard. A Pendulum Storm, it's not bad against late game against Pendulums, and sometimes now with the new hit of the emergency ban list, they only have one Crobat Joker, they only have one Monkey board, so the 1 through 8 scale kind of got a little bit messed up, so they're kind of overextending to try and play that. You get rid of their Pendulum scale and you can kind of hurt them a lot. Twin Twister is actually extremely good. I really do like the Twin Twister, but like once again, sometimes you don't want to discard cards from your hand. 2 Chalice, I've been finding this extremely good. Helps pushes OTK that we do play the Upstart, and also pushes it can be really good. So you can make your Monarchs a 4400 B6, so it's extremely good. 1 Quake and Mirror Force really good, and then we play the Solemn Scolding just because I ride and die with this card. You know, he the boss, man. He got more bitches. He got not 1, not 2, just like, you know, Solemn Judgment and Solemn Warning, but he got 3 bitches on his dick. So we fuck with the Solemn Scolding. So that was the Monarch deck profile. I hope you guys like this one better than the last time, because last time I kind of rushed through it and it was kind of bad. But this one I gave a little bit of explanation, you know, just showing what I'm playing. This is going to be the deck I'm going to bring to the Brooklyn Regionals. So if you're going to the Brooklyn Regionals, come over, say what's up. And I'm hoping to do good. You know, it's going to be one of my first tournaments. Obviously, you know, some things with my locals as I don't play there. Once again, if you want to know about that, you can hit me up in the comment section. If we get enough people trying to hear that story, I'll tell it. But this is Wilbur's 95. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, you know, do all that jazzy networking bullshit. And make sure you also want to become part of the crew. And we'll see you later, guys. Peace.